Press red if you prefer to go without. Time to
Cup with Mulder. We've had one. Bruno Fernandes, the alchemist, turning everything to gold, is just too close to call. Whichever, Cleo Kovacic alongside Jorginho with James and Arteta, Lampard or Solskjaer. Well, Manchester 3, this is the formation that worked for them, a 2-0 win over Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League. Wasn't quite fit enough to start. Mike Dean, he's bearing the scars there of that facial blow which kept him at the top. I think the flag would have gone up. Willy Caballero is there, and many players play more matches for Chelsea than Cesar Azpilicueta, where by again being closed down by Jorginho. Nice little Kepa consigned to the bench.
All the good stuff that Manchester United have done recently.
A smile is never far away from Solskjaer's lips. Reece James. James goes for a goal. It was a mighty strike. Really well saved by David De Gea.
Certainly was.
And that's nicely worked. And Rashford is in the middle. It's headed out by James. Azpilicueta with a bit of time. Swung in.
Good pressing, though, from Chelsea.
He's still feeling it. A little more threatening of the two. Azpilicueta's ball in. That's a test, and it's headed over the bar at the back post by Alonso, who was diving.
Just look how he shapes his body there.
Poor Pogba is taking a little stroll. It's fed Willian. This is interesting. Willian to Alonso.
Done it a little bit. Some Mount.
Chelsea at times is to get done on a counter. So yes, they're playing well. They're dominating possession.
Manchester United conceding only once. Mount's delivery. Zuma had time as well. Willian. Here's Mount. Rashford plays it into Bruno Fernandes. Rarely a bad option. Bruno Fernandes, well watched by Caballero. Well, he got it over the wall and under the... He's good at getting that dip on it. Here he goes. Inside, here's James.
It's a good shot.
Way around Fred, and he's found one. It took a deflection off the knee of Wan-Bissaka and is headed over the angle of post and bar by Kurt Zouma with a bit of a bash. James onto Azpilicueta. Little deflection on the... Chelsea 4-3-3.
Well, I mean,
Martin, when players who are clearly not thinking straight have refused virtually to leave the pitch.
I wondered for a moment.
Well, both Maguire and Bailly did pretty well at Selhurst Park when Shaw and Williams were both out of contention, and he might...
Bailly is coming off. I see the stretcher now there.
Yeah, well... A hesitation there, and Zuma caught Martial, and Manchester United is saying that's a penalty.
Well, I wonder. He's been caught there
with Harry Maguire. Bailly didn't go to ground straight away. Maguire was down from the collision. Bailly didn't know offside. Azpilicueta's cross, Giroud, and it's gone in. Olivier Giroud puts Chelsea in front in the 11th minute of added time at the end of final on August the 1st.
Here we go.
Williams has given the ball away to Mount. This is Mason Mount. Oh, and it's gone right through David De Gea and into the back of the Manchester United net. Well, the first goal might have been a De Gea error. The second goal is an absolute howler by Willian to Reece James. Oh, Mount couldn't get onto it. Is more often than not United's cup keeper. Not today. Oh, good running by Kovacic. Mount to his left. The second goal. Mason Mount. Giroud. Well, he got himself in front of Harry Maguire again. He's so dead.
Just pushes into him.
Yeah. By Bruno Fernandes to an on-rushing Rashford. Rashford. Oh, it just needed Martial to be there. Probably Manchester. Headed and to the gloves of Willy Caballero from Manchester. It is Daniel James who is making way. Willian left by Giroud and put over the top by Mason Mount. Well, this might... Giroud climbing. Reece James, oh, good save by De Gea. Might have been at fault for the first. He was definitely at fault.
It's one of those unfortunate days, isn't it, where we're seeing a lot of this.
Rudiger's eyes are on the ball, but
sure.
Well, this is just almost inexplicable, really. Giroud's arriving in the middle, Mount and Alonso too, and Brandon Williams did well to
Manchester United at the minute and doing a very good job in doing that. And look,
to be taken by Bruno Fernandes, Caballero came more, and it's John flashing wide. Harry
Struggled a little bit for consistency. Frank Lampard.
Greenwood round the corner to Pogba. Kovacic was in very quickly and was hurt. Alonso. Oh, it's in! Rudiger scores Chelsea's third. And there's no coming back from that. The amount of mistakes that Manchester United are making. But he is so intelligent. In goes that corner kick, and match. Pogba deflected. And again Martial, and he's gone down. It's a penalty. Callum Hudson-Odoi, he's a penalty scoring expert. And it's 3-1. Stabbed by Bruno Fernandes towards his guide.
Well, I think you want to look at the top now, waiting for the midweek game.
Plays out. Hudson-Odoi
More than a few times over the next few years.
Andrew Madley held up the number 6, a minimum Ajax with Timo Werner in what is final. It's worth remembering that Manchester United. Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes. Alonso's cross.
Would need to win this FA Cup, get his hands on it.
Abraham's making himself available. Hudson-Odoi might not need him. Well, went for goal. Against Arsenal again. For the third time they'll face.
Teams then, Barcelona against Real Madrid. I'm your commentator, John Champion, and summarising today is Jim Begley. Well, you can really feel the sense of occasion here. El Clásico, one of the biggest derbies in the world. The intense rivalry between these two huge Spanish clubs makes it one of the very best. This fixture is described, on the piece of paper in front of me at least, as a friendly. Doesn't strike me as such.
I didn't really do friendlies myself. I think if you go out, you cross that white line, then you have to compete, you have to give it everything you've got. And I'm sure both sets of supporters will want to see that too today.
How would you categorise this particular rivalry? Neighbourly, narky, or just downright nasty?
It can be a little nasty at times, but there's just always a fierce intensity about it, a fierce rivalry. So you know you're going to get a really passionate game of football. Two teams that really do want to win it.
Seconds out, round one.
Here we go.
So let's get down to business. Barcelona against Real Madrid. Pepe. Sergio Ramos. Cristiano Ronaldo can go on the break if he can be found. Now Neymar, now through to Messi.
Well, I thought he was onside, but the decision is for the referee's assistant.
Looking to play on the break. Xavi Alonso. Modric. Iniesta. Now...